In this beginner's tutorial, I'll show you how to make this simple crochet fragrance pocket using a slip knot, chain and a UK double crochet. I am using a double knit yarn 4mm crochet hook. You will also need scissors, a yarn needle and a safety pin. The yarn needle will help us sew the sides of the pocket and the safety pin will help us thread the crocheted cord through the top. There are several ways to hold the yarn and the crochet hook. You use whichever you feel most comfortable with. I'm using my right hand and a pencil grip for the crochet hook and my left hand to control the tension of the yarn. Begin by making a slip knot. Place the loop onto the hook and gently tighten it. The loop should sit securely on the hook, but it should still move easily. To make a chain, take the yarn over the hook and pull it through the loop already on the hook. This creates one chain. Continue taking the yarn over the hook and pulling through the loop. Try to keep the chains relaxed and approximately the same size. Avoid pulling the yarn too tightly, as this can make the first row difficult to work with. I will also show you another way to control the tension of the yarn. In your left hand, wrap it around your little finger, pass it between your two fingers onto the first finger. That way you can use your thumb and your middle finger to control your work. Make it loose or tight. This will help you when you know the stitches how to crochet much quicker. Once the starting chain is complete, that is 17 chains, we can begin the first row of the double crochet. For this pattern, we are using UK crochet terminology. A UK double crochet is called a single crochet in American terminology. Now you insert the hook 2 chains from your hook into the correct chain, that is the third chain. Take the yarn over the hook and place it through the chain. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Take the yarn over the hook again and pull it through both loops. This completes one double crochet. Continue working one double crochet into each chain across the row. Work slowly and check that you have not missed any chains. When you reach the end of the row, make 2 chains as shown in the pattern and turn your work. The turning chain brings the crochet to the correct height of the next row. Insert the crochet hook into the first stitch, making sure you place the hook underneath both loops at the top of the stitch. Work one double crochet into each stitch across the row. The first 2 chains count as one stitch, so you should have 15 stitches in one row. Continue turning and crocheting backwards and forwards until the rectangle measures approximately 3 inches wide and 6 inches long. As you continue, count your stitches regularly. Keeping the same number of stitches in every row will help the sides remain straight. Try to maintain a comfortable and even yarn tension. The stitches should be firm but not tight. Do not worry if your first piece is not completely even. Controlling the tension becomes easier with practice. When the rectangle has reached the required length, cut the yarn, leaving a tail long enough to secure the work. Pull the cut end completely through the final loop and gently tighten it. This finishes the crocheting and prevents the last stitch from unraveling. Fold the rectangle to form the pocket, leaving an opening at the top. Thread the needle tail through the yarn needle. Sew along one side of the pocket, working through both layers. Repeat on the other side. Keep the stitches secure, but do not pull so tightly that the edges gather. When the sewing is complete, secure the yarn and weave the loose end into the crochet. Make a crochet chain long enough to use as a drawstring. I made 50 chains and then I did another row of double crochet. You don't have to, that is usually just the chain is also enough. Finish it off securely. Attach the safety pin to one end of the cord. Carefully thread it through the spaces around the top of the pocket. Then remove the safety pin and bring the two ends of the cord together. You can tie the ends in a knot or finish them with a small decorative tassel or bead. Our beginner fragrance pocket is now complete. In this lesson we learned how to make a slip knot, crochet a starting chain, work in the UK double crochet, control the yarn tension and continue crocheting in rows. We also learned how to finish the work, sew the sides and thread a crochet cord through the top. In the next lesson, we will learn how to make a treble crochet stitches and use them to create a crochet hook organizer.